Counter-Strike, one round can change everything. A single clutch can create a legend or end a dynasty. From graffiti-worthy plays to infamous blunders, these are the rounds that rewrote the history of Counter-Strike, and one of them even got a team disqualified. We start with maybe the biggest blunder in all of Counter-Strike. DreamHack Austin 2016, Splice versus CLG, elimination game. The winner makes it to the semifinals. The loser goes home. Splice looks sharp, dominating Train. At halftime, they lead 11-4. For CLG, it would take a miracle. At 15-11, map point, Summit finds himself in a 1v1 to close the game. He wins the duel, goes to defuse, and for a moment, it looks done. The casters are convinced, his teammates celebrate, even CLG assume it's over. But then, disaster.
And now it's Summit in the 1v1 to try and close this out against Fugly. Fugly playing it aggressively, no, but Summit's gonna clutch it, and Splice will close out map number 1, 16-11. Oh, wait. What? Oh no, Summit! No!
Summit walks straight into his own Molotov. He burns alive before getting to the bomb. Round lost, momentum lost, and from there, CLG claw back to overtime and steal the map 19-16. Splice are eliminated. Summit didn't just lose a round. He created a meme that will outlive his career. The 1G became Counter-Strike shorthand for disaster, the most infamous Molotov in history. But Summit wasn't the only one to make history in 2016. A few months later, a play so impossible happened that Valve painted it on the wall of Mirage. MLG Columbus 2016, Luminosity versus Liquid. Mirage. Liquid were about to pull off a huge upset. They led 15-9, just one round away from winning map 2 and going up 2-0 in the series. If they closed it, Liquid would be in their first major final. And then Coldzera happened.
Spot before, the same spot, but with much more utility to work with. Here he comes once again. The first base is a Dren. He's going to hit the ground there as Cold. Oh, what? A jumping double from Cold! What is going on right now? How does he do this? Cold has saved Luminosity with the all play. Unthinkable scenes there on the B apartments.
Stuck on Van, scoped up in hand, he faces a flood of Liquid players. He jumps, he no-scopes, 1 kill. He jumps again, another no-scope through the air. The crowd erupts. The casters lose their minds. The momentum flips instantly. Luminosity grind it back, force overtime, and take the map 19-15. From there, they never look back, beating NaVi in the grand final and winning Brazil's first ever major. Valve commemorated the play with graffiti on Mirage, and Coldzera went from rising star to legend in one round. While that round created art, the next created chaos and nearly tore the scene apart. DreamHack Winter 2014, quarterfinal, Fnatic versus LDLC, a classic clash of Sweden versus France. The series is tied 1-1, decider map, overpass. LDLC smashed the first half 12-3. All signs point to Fnatic's run ending here, but Fnatic have a secret, a pixel-perfect boost that no one else in the world had discovered, and they use it now.
Standard gamer though, do they have a weird boost going on currently? Yes,
Look at this boost.
Oh my god,
this is beautiful.
He can look over to the restrooms as well. This is Pronax being a genius. They did warn us that they had been planning something, and it's almost painful to see that it doesn't work out the way they wanted it to.
Suddenly, they can see over walls that shouldn't be seen over.
Game coming out, he can spot them coming out of Squeak Door as well. He's here, he sees them down there, straight headshot, they have no idea. Smith's looking confused and dazed, and there's gonna be a follow-up headshot on a Meister. You've gotta be kidding me, takes down Hiroshima as well. Oh, it finally works, and now Fnatic, if this is the comeback moment for them, this will be absolute history in Counter-Strike. It's Smith's taken down next. JW, the bomb is down, yes, but it's a 5-on-2. Shock's trying to keep it alive here for LDLC. And Happy will do a fine job in there, but it is the return. Fnatic, they pick up the round. The boost works.
They cut down LDLC round after round. From 3-12 down, Fnatic storm back to take the lead. LDLC are furious. They argue it's unfair. They demand a replay. The community explodes in outrage. Eventually, the admins agree the boost wasn't in the spirit of fair play. Fnatic, under immense pressure, forfeit the match. LDLC are reinstated and go on to actually win the major. Boostgate didn't just eliminate Fnatic. It forced Valve to patch overpass and rewrite tournament rulebooks. That was controversy. The next round, heartbreak. PGL Stockholm 2021. Grand final, NaVi versus G2. G2 are desperate. NiKo, one of the greatest riflers ever, is still chasing his first major. On Nuke, 15-10, and then the moment comes. NiKo with a Deagle, simple in his sights. One bullet could shift everything. If he lands it, G2 force a third map, and maybe NiKo finally breaks the curse.
Times it to perfection. And simple sitting. No! Disaster! An absolute disaster!
That was it! That was the game!
Chat, that was it!
but he misses. Seconds later, Bit clutches a 1v2. NaVi win the round, and then the series. NiKo misses his shot at history, literally, and the legend of the best player without a major lives on. But while NiKo's story was one of heartbreak, the next was one of impossible redemption. ESL Pro League Season 13, Heroic versus Liquid. Map 3, 15-14. Liquid on full buy. Heroic broken. A Galil, a Mac 10, scraps. The execute collapses. 4 Heroic players die instantly. Only Refresh remains. A 1v5. And then, the unthinkable.
It's the beginning of the end, and it's all the AWPs. Cadian, burnt out, can't find a thing. Stewie and Fallen, making it happen. Making Team Liquid be that semi-finalist. Refresh, as good as he's been, as much as he's given us. This is a Team Liquid victory, teed up. He's on for a third. NaVi dead as well. Refresh, how are you making this happen? Grim, his heart's racing, his heart's beating, but Refresh can't find him. It's a guessing game. Stick on the bomb. Grim doesn't swing. He thinks it's a fake. Refresh with all 5, and we're going to overtime.
Liquid, already tasting victory, let it slip. Refresh isolates every duel, every shot lands. 5 bodies later, he wins the round. Heroic force overtime. Liquid never recover. Heroic crush them in OT and take the series. It wasn't just a clutch, it was a reminder. In Counter-Strike, no round is safe until it's over. If you thought that was insane, wait until you see the round that ended the longest streak in CS history. 2013. Ninjas in Pyjamas are gods, untouchable. 87 land maps without a loss. Teams prepare for weeks, invent counters, and still lose. At Star Series 5, Virtus Pro faced them on Mirage. It's tight, it's scrappy, but at 15-14, VP reach match point. If Ninjas win, the streak continues. If they lose, history ends.
Here we go. Flaren flashing over, and the smokes are so good right now. If they can get in there and put the bomb down, it's all on Flaren. He's got it, and he's just going to be waiting to see if anyone is there, and if he decides no one is, so down the bomb is going to go down. But Adrian coming in from behind, get right with a kill. Adrian with another one. It's a double kill for him. Great turn of events. And Adrian with a triple kill. It's all on assist. If he loses this one round, and that's going to be it. 16-14. They lose the first map versus Pro, the first team in history to beat NIP on LAN. They must be feeling happy.
VP closed the round. Ninja's streak dies at 87. It was the end of an era we'll never see again. In modern Counter-Strike, with so much prep and so much depth, no team will ever come close. The gods had fallen, but the next round is proof that new legends are always born. ESL Pro League Season 13, Grand Final. Heroic versus Gambit. Decider map, Nuke. Gambit down, but fighting back. Heroic on pistols. It should be a throwaway round. And then Cadian happens.
You heard about the Cadian 1v4 with the P250?
I haven't heard of that. How does it go, Chad?
Well, it was a pretty important round. It was for the title.
He actually won it with just that P250. Yeah, I can't believe it.
Nobody was looking, and he managed to sneak his way all the way through the backlines here and shoot Shiro in the back of the head.
Right. And then what did he do after that? That's nuts. So he actually shoots the AWP in the back of the head without anyone looking.
Gets the AWP and kills the guy CT.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's knifed him, and he's gotten away with the AWP. I'm starting to get nervous. There's no way. Cadian, you can't win Pro League like this. You can't win Pro League like this. No way. Exile's left, 40 seconds and the bomb's on A. Take your time, son. You're about to make the play of your career. 30 seconds now. Exile's on ramp. He's got 30 seconds to think this one through. A knife kill? You can't. Cadian, he's thinking about ramp. Jumping.
Saw him.
Exile gets the info. He just has to hit this shot, and he's done it for Heroic. The leader, calling well above his years, clearing corners. Oh, no! You're an animal! Heroic have done it, and I just can't believe it.
He knifes the first and is left on 2 HP. One quick kill with the op, then 2 perfect wallbangs to leave it a 1v1. Moments later, Heroic erupt. Cadian screams, one of the most emotional victories ever recorded. That round didn't just win a match, it gave Heroic their identity. Fearless chaos. And speaking of chaos, let's go to the round that gave North America its only major. Boston Major 2018. Grand Final, Cloud9 versus FaZe. Map 3, FaZe up 15-14 on Inferno. Major point. Cloud9 are seconds from elimination. FaZe are seconds from lifting the trophy, but Stewie2K refuses.
Go back, Stewie's on his own, but look at the time! Look at the time, there's 7 seconds to plant the bomb! They're trying to build pyramids, but there's no more play! Stewie's won the round, we're going to overtime!
Cloud9 have done it! How have they done that? They came back all the way!
Alone on B with the op, he fights through flashes, delays the plant, and forces overtime. The arena erupts. The casters lose their voices. Cloud9 surge with momentum and, against all odds, beat FaZe in overtime. North America's first and only major. One man, one site, One round that changed history. These weren't just rounds, they were turning points. One Molotov created a meme, one no-scope created a legend, one missed shot haunted a career. In Counter-Strike, a single round can change everything. So, which one changed the most? Tell me in the comments. And if you want to see clutches that make even these look possible, check out the best clutches of all time right here.